This gray powder has built more of the modern world than any other material on Earth.
Every building you have entered, every road you have driven, every bridge you have crossed, all of them started as this dust. By itself, it is powder. Add water, and it becomes the hardest thing on a construction site. And making it requires crushing mountains, burning fuel hotter than lava, and grinding the result into powder finer than talc.
Cement starts as a mountain cowtube, specifically limestone. Controlled blasting breaks the limestone loose from the quarry wall.
Excavators load the broken rock into trucks that haul it to the first crusher.
The first crusher reduces boulders to pieces a conveyor can carry. From the quarry to the plant fulladent, sometimes the conveyor is the longest single machine on site. Secondary crushing sizes the stone for grinding.
Limestone is the main ingredient, but clay, iron ore, and bauxite correct the chemistry the kiln needs. The raw materials are proportioned by weight in Hader, because cement chemistry starts with exact ratios. An online analyzer reads the chemistry of the raw mix continuously. If the ratio drifts, the proportioning adjusts in real time. Everything is ground together into a fine powder, raw meal, where every particle carries the right chemistry.
It looks like cement. It is not. Without the kiln, this powder is just ground up rock.
The raw meal is stored and blended to ensure every gram that enters the kiln has the same chemistry.
Before the kiln, the raw meal passes through a preheater tower, heated by the kiln's own exhaust gases. By the time the powder reaches the kiln entrance, it is already glowing. The kiln is the most extreme machine in the plant, a rotating furnace longer than a football pitch, burning at temperatures that would melt aluminium. As the meal tumbles toward the flame, the limestone decomposes, releasing carbon dioxide and leaving behind reactive calcium oxide. In the burning zone, the raw materials partially melt and fuse into nodules called clinker. This is the moment the chemistry becomes irreversible. 1450 degrees. Rock is being transformed into something that will react with water and turn to stone. The clinker drops into a cooler where forced air brings the temperature down fast. Rapid cooling locks in the mineral structure the cement needs. Clinker has to be ground with gypsum to become cement. Gypsum controls how fast the cement sets when water is added. Steel balls cascade inside the rotating drum, crushing clinker into powder finer than flour.
Separators sort the ground material. Fine enough passes through, coarse goes back for more grinding.
What comes out is cement, recompriens, so fine that a single gram contains millions of particles.
The finished cement is stored in silos, pultint, separated by grade and ready for dispatch.
Every batch is tested before it leaves the silo.
Mortar cubes are crushed to confirm the cement reaches its rated strength. Setting time is measured. Too fast and the concrete hardens before it can be placed. Too slow and the site waits.
Fineness determines reactivity. Finer cement gains strength faster.
The chemistry is verified against the grade standard. Every oxide has a target range, and every one affects how the cement performs.
Soundness testing checks whether the cement expands after setting. Unsound cement cracks concrete from inside.
The packer fills bags by weight, each bag sealed and dropped onto the line in seconds.
Every bag is printed with the grade and batch, so any issue traces back to the exact silo and production run. Bulk customers receive cement directly by tanker, no bags needed.
Every truck is weighed out, because the weight on the invoice has to match the weight on the bridge. Every bag that leaves this gate started as a mountain behind the plant.
If the kiln temperature drops, the clinker does not fully react. Underburned clinker makes weak cement. Well-burned clinker is hard and dark. Underburned clinker is pale and dusty, and it will not make proper cement.
If the raw meal chemistry drifts, the kiln produces clinker with the wrong mineral balance.
Material can build up inside the kiln as coating rings tree, blocking flow and disrupting the burn. Even after production, cement is vulnerable. Moisture turns the powder into lumps that will not perform properly.
If the strength test fails, the batch is held and investigated before any more is dispatched. On site, the powder meets water and aggregate, and the chemistry that the kiln created finally activates.
Poured into a mold and left to harden, the calcium silicates from the kiln react with water and grow into interlocking crystals that bind everything together.
Hours become days. Days become floors. Floors become a building.
Highways, dams, schools, tunnels, runways, and reservoirs, all standing because limestone was blasted, crushed, burned, and ground into powder.
What surprised you most? Tell us in the comments.
Next on Process Pulse Factory Pipes, another material you depend on every day, made in ways you have never imagined.
Process Pulse Factory. Subscribe for the next build.